This is Justin AMZN on Tuesday, September 18th, 2018, with a look at the pre-market here. Now, what's really interesting about this entire pre-market and yesterday's post-market is, well, actually, let's just say since about 1:45 yesterday, I'm kind of seeing this as a bit of a inverted shoulder, inverted head, inverted shoulder, breakout, retest the neckline. If I just hold my cursor here, you can kind of see a neckline, right? I mean, somewhere in here, it starts here to here. I mean, we're right at this pivot from yesterday also. So that's about 1915, something in there. And this comes up to 1915. This comes up to 1915. Double bottom here right above, like 1917. 1917, 10. So, this whole area here, this range, pretty small, but I mean, this whole thing has been a point of support or resistance. It was support here, resistance here, now it's support here. And it had a nice real breakout. So all of this is, like I said, since like 1 something, 2 something yesterday. Since yesterday afternoon when the market was still open, it's formed this. So with this, I'm looking for a continuation higher. Even though this line is right here, this is definitely inverted head and shoulder. And we want to just play it in the direction that the pattern says to go, and that's bullish. Now, if we can go sideways pre-market, or once the market opens, then get in above here and a stop down here, and just know that, okay, if it does reverse right here on this line, then you're going to lose, or you're going to be stopped out. You may lose some money, but it just didn't work this time. So we started on the day. I'm not sure why, but my mouse is giving me some trouble. Sorry about that. So let me see if I can get it cooperating a little better. Start on the day, immediately breakout. So now we did throw a lower wick. So maybe some people got in bearish and immediately got stopped out, or ran up to here and then they realized, oh, I didn't set a stop in time because it just went. So now we're above this line. We actually took out the pivots from yesterday afternoon. All we have is this move lower to really contend with. So maybe some opens on some of these bearish candles would be a good place to look for a target. And then I don't know that we would get all the way up to 1972.50 today, but the higher open somewhere in here, 1950, let's just say 1955 would be a good target. I mean, especially after that kind of candle. If we do any sort of rollover, retest, and then rally, I would look for that price to get back up here to this pivot, or at least this open. Not really a pivot, but I mean, it kind of is. But it was a bearish retest gap the previous day. So if bearish retest gap, and now today it's opening up inside. So if we can get another candle to go bullish, like this one went bearish, it's already opened above yesterday's close. So we'll just have to see how this plays out. So anyway, 5 minutes in the day, okay, throwing some bullish candles, get a kind of a high wave reversal potential. That goes sideways for a while, then breaks out, then goes sideways and pulls back, and then just continues on up. So we're already up at the 1950. We're already up at this high in the last maybe 2 hours. Yeah, like 2 hours of the market opening. We're way back up at this level. So up here, I mean, it could continue higher, or it could just break down and bring all of its value out of it and take it back down to lower 1900s. So we get into the day here, we see, oh, we've got this double top up here. Well, let's see if we get a retest of some sort up here before we just jump in bearish. And no real retest. This just continues moving on bearish until about 12:30 Central. So that was the sell-off today. Just like this was the one yesterday, well, this is the one today. And it gave you some signals. It gave you some stair step that didn't break out bullish. It's got this bearish breakdown, then a retest, could have been on these candles, and then let it just roll over. So if we look at some of the options, let's see if we can get an option that gets some of this bullish and then get some of this bearish. So if we start looking at, let's see, I don't even remember which one I have pulled up, 1950. Okay. This mouse is really bugging me. All right, here's the initial open, rallied up, then it rolled over, then it kind of just bounced around a little bit. So this would have been really difficult to trade. If you go a little further away, let's look at 1975 call. And yeah, again, some bigger candles. So maybe we have to look at a lower time frame, like a 3 minute or something, to see what's going on in here. Now, if we switch over to puts, we knew that 1955, that area was a good target. So, oops. Now what I want to do, hang on, let me get it back. Here we go. So let's look at puts here. Let's just do 1925. So what's interesting here is that all day long it was losing value. Even when it started to roll over, it was very hesitant to cooperate, and then all of a sudden it skyrocketed here. So anywhere in here, had you seen the pattern setting up, you could have defined your risk, down here, like 972. All right, like go with like 950, and then you get in on one of these candles. Maybe you're able to get in at 1050 and something, and it's just a matter of having that be your risk and then just riding it out bullish until it gets to a pivot or gets to a key value. So that would have been buying. Let's just use some round numbers. Let's say we bought it at 10 or 100, and then, or 10. Yeah, so 10 up to like 18. That's a massive gain. Even if let's see. Massive gain just by recognizing this. If you weren't even in on this breakdown, you could have gotten in here, you could have gotten in any of these pauses here, and then it just continued to roll down. So just being patient, looking for those setups, waiting for it to be at the level that you want. That's how to get into this. So hope you enjoyed the video. This is Justin AMZN. Thanks.